You just witnessed a political earthquake. A public break between Donald Trump and his own vice president, J.D. Vance, has shaken the GOP to its core. This isn't just another political spat. It's a seismic shift in Republican power. And here's why it matters to you. This break signals something much deeper than a simple disagreement. It's a power struggle with massive implications for the future of the party. But how deep does this divide go, and who stands to lose? We're about to find out, and it's going to change everything. Behind closed doors, the GOP has been teetering on the edge for weeks. It wasn't just a few whispers. This fracture runs deeper. J.D. Vance, once seen as Trump's protege, now stands on the other side. This isn't a small rift. It's the beginning of a much larger battle over who controls the future of the party. But why now? Why Vance? The answer is simple. Power. Trump is sending a message, and it's loud and clear. The GOP is at a crossroads, and this break is only the beginning. The question is, will this split tear the party apart, or can it hold together? Trump didn't just make a passing comment today. He drew a line in the sand. Without even mentioning Vance by name, Trump made it clear loyalty is all that matters. The stakes here go far beyond Vance. This is about anyone who dares to build their own power base outside Trump's orbit. Trump doesn't tolerate threats, and he doesn't wait. This was a calculated move to remind everyone you're either with him completely or you're out. Notice what's missing here. Trump didn't just criticize Vance, he isolated him, sending a signal to every ambitious Republican. No one gets to play outside the rules. Things escalated quickly after Trump's move. The situation isn't just about one man. It's a snapshot of a much larger breakdown within the GOP. This kind of internal chaos isn't new, but the stakes have never been this high. It's eerily similar to past moments of party fracture. Remember how Reagan and Bush couldn't see eye to eye? That division wasn't just personal. It fractured the party's ability to act decisively. The same thing is happening now. Trump's grip on the party may be slipping, and Vance's break could be the catalyst. This isn't just a disagreement. It's a signal that something larger is unraveling at the very top. But Trump didn't stop at a public break. He's turned up the heat. With the GOP divided, the party's future is hanging in the balance. Some of the strongest signals came from conservative media. While some doubled down in defending Trump, others started holding back. This hesitation speaks volumes. It's not just about Trump's personality anymore. It's about a tectonic shift in power. And this is the moment that changes everything. Trump's actions are forcing the GOP to choose stick with him or risk everything. The contradiction is undeniable. Trump demands absolute loyalty. But what happens when that loyalty fractures? In the blink of an eye, everything started stacking up. First, the silence from some Republican leaders, then careful statements that avoided picking sides. The hesitation is telling. It's a sign of uncertainty at the very top. And when a party starts to lose its sense of direction, everything starts to crumble. There's no strategy. There's no clarity. And voters? They see the confusion long before leaders admit it. What happens if this continues? The GOP risks turning into a shell of its former self, fighting over loyalty instead of vision. And it's all happening in real time. This isn't just about Trump and Vance anymore. It's about what happens to ordinary Republicans when their party fractures, the ones who aren't in the media spotlight. They're watching, feeling the weight of this chaos. They don't care about ideology. They care about stability. And right now, they're seeing the exact opposite. Imagine the everyday voter who's just trying to make sense of a party torn apart by infighting. If this feels familiar, say so in the comments. Because this is about more than just the leaders. It's about the people who depend on them to make things work. And right now, things aren't working. Let's move beyond the headlines. This isn't just a spat between two politicians. It's a reflection of the system that allows it to happen. Trump's hold over the GOP isn't just about charisma. It's about fear, leverage, and spectacle. He has built a political empire where loyalty is everything, and anything outside of that is a threat. But here's the part nobody is saying out loud. This system isn't sustainable. The GOP can't thrive in a state of perpetual chaos. So what's the real cost of Trump's dominance? The GOP is learning the hard way. There's a breaking point, and we might be seeing it now. Now, let's talk about where this goes. There are two possible paths forward, but neither of them is easy. The first is reconciliation, a quick fix where Trump softens his stance and Vance publicly bows to him. Sounds possible, right? But history tells us it's unlikely. Trump's public breaks don't just disappear, they're redefined. The second path is escalation. Trump doubles down, intensifying the pressure on anyone who questions him. This path will energize his base, but it will push moderates away. And when the GOP fractures internally, it opens the door for something even worse, permanent division. The future of the GOP is up in the air, and every move they make from here could define their next decade. This isn't just about Trump versus Vance. It's about the future of a party that might be on the verge of irreversible change. A public break between a president and his vice president is a rare, dangerous moment in politics. It's a signal that things are shifting and the GOP's foundation is cracking. Here's the bottom line. If the party doesn't evolve, it risks becoming obsolete. What happens next could redefine the Republican Party for years to come. So keep watching, because the next move is already forming. And if you want to stay ahead of the game, hit that follow button for continued analysis.